Viewers of the Awakening Empire, I give you Chapter 4. Deku rebuilt the Akatsuki. Staring into the eyes of her savior, Jiro was wondering just who is this man that saved her. She does not know him, but he seems yet somewhat familiar to her. He then sat her down with her standing up looking at him. He then spoke. Izuku, are you okay? Why were you just trying to kill yourself? Jiro, oh well, I was just having some problems happen in my life, that is all. Izuku, seems like these problems are very damaging to you, considering you just tried to take your own life. Please, what is wrong? Jiro, who are you? Izuku, my name is Pain. Jiro, Pain. Izuku, yes, I was walking by. When I saw you leap off the building, I know I couldn't just let you fall to your death. So tell me what's so wrong that you would try to take your own life? Jiro, okay, thank you, my name is Kyoka. Jiro, it's nice to meet you, Pain. Izuku, now he sits down, tell me what's wrong. Jiro sits down next to him. Okay, then get ready because it's a long story. Izuku, I've got time. Jiro then goes on to tell him about everything that just happened to her as she tells him her whole life story. As Izuku sits there listening to every single word, as Jiro had some tears escape her eyes as she was talking, Izuku held her hand, making her feel more comfortable as she spoke. When she was done telling him about her past, Izuku then hugged her, shocking Jiro. Jiro, what are you doing? Izuku, I am hugging you. When someone is so deeply hurt, showing them some compassion is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that someone cares. I am sorry that you had to go through that, but taking your life is not the way to go about things. There is always another way. He then lets her go as Jiro stares at him, waiting for him to explain. Izuku, this world is unfair. You have a world filled with heroes that are supposed to maintain peace, but things are not always peaceful. Quirks have caused society to be divided, and people have shown their true colors. If your quirk is deemed useless or villainous, or if you weren't born with a quirk, you get looked down upon and be treated as an outcast. This society is to screwed up people, hurt others for their own selfish gain. Those who bully others want to grow up and become heroes, yet they do not know what the word truly means. In others' eyes, they are heroes. In another person's eyes, they are called villains. From what you have told me, it seems that our stories are almost the same. 1. Jiro, really, how so? Izuku, well, unlike yours, my parents were the opposite of loving and caring. They hated my very existence. Ever since I was diagnosed as quirkless, my parents made sure that I knew how worthless I was to them. My mom was a heavy drinker and my dad lost his job, but they blamed everything on me, made it look like everything is my fault. One day my mother told me that she should just had an abortion while she was pregnant with me and just let me die. Jiro, how can someone say that about their own child? Izuku, yes, because of their abuse and neglect I was left to suffer. A boy who was my childhood friend bullied me relentlessly because I had no quirk, so I can understand you completely. Jiro, it's like we have almost lived the same life. Izuku, yes, no one cares for us. They treat us like dirt, and when we call for help, no one is there. The ones that treat us like dirt, we consider them villains, and yet those are the few that will be selected to be heroes and villains. They kill, hurt, without a care in the world, on what that does to the families. If both heroes and villains are eliminated, then we truly would have a peaceful society, no one being bullied, no one being left to suffer like we did. We can make a society that does not need heroes, nor do we need villains. This world would be better off without them. Jiro, what happened to make you hate heroes? Izuku, well, at first, I loved heroes very much. I was a huge All Might fan. I clinged to every word he said. He saved me from a villain attack. After I came to, I asked him could I become a hero even if I do not have a quirk. He told me that I needed to be realistic and give up on my dream. He said that I couldn't be a hero. Jiro, All Might said that. Izuku, yes, he did. The number one hero supposed to inspire and encourage those that look up to him, yet he crushes a dream of a young teenage boy that needed saving. If he would've lied to me, that would've been better, but he didn't. That is why I want to change this world for the better, so no one can have their dreams crushed. I will do it. It is my duty. Izuku then stands up. Izuku, it is my duty as the god of this world. Jiro stands up beside him. You can't do it. Izuku looks at her minus. Jiro, at least not alone. I want to help you change this world for the better. Izuku, I see. Are you sure you want to walk this path with me? Jiro, yes, I am. Izuku, I see. Jiro, hey, where is your phone? Izuku pulls out phone here, why? Jiro takes his phone and puts her number in it there. She hands him back his phone. Izuku, you put your number in here, I see. Jiro, yeah, talking to you really helped me a lot, I feel better, I can't explain it, but it's like we have met somewhere before. Izuku, I see, well, want me to walk you home? Jiro, yeah, I would like that. Izuku places a hand on her shoulder and they body flicker away, they then reappear on the ground as they start walking. After a while, they made it to the Yoirozu estate. Jiro, this is my stop, thank you again for helping me. Izuku, don't worry, anytime you need to talk just give me a call and I will always be there for you, whether you need a shoulder to cry on, or you need to let your anger out and maybe even talk freely about anything, I am here for you. With that, Izuku then body flickered away, leaving Jiro shocked. Jiro, whoa, that was amazing, I hope he can teach me how to do that. Jiro then goes through the gate heading towards the entrance as she walks in the house, and is greeted by a hug from Aika and Hidoshi Yoirozu. Aika, my goodness Jiro, I am so glad you're alright. Hidoshi, yes Songbird, we thought something bad happened to you. Momo said that, got angry and grew some kind of weird wings and flew away. Jiro, oh well, I'm sorry, it's just people at the party started acting crazy, so I just left. I went for a walk to clear my head. I'm good though, I promise. Aika, well okay then, as long as you're okay. Jiro then goes up to her room and shuts the door and sits on her bed. Jiro, wow, pain, huh, no wonder he calls himself that he experienced hell growing up. She then gets a knock at the door as she goes to answer it only to see Momo. Momo, hey, are you okay? Jiro, yeah, I'm fine, is that all you wanted to know? Then you can leave now. Momo, Jiro, please just let me talk to Yo minus. Jiro, no thanks, go be with your real friends and pretend I never existed, you're good at doing that. Jiro then shuts the door in her face and goes back to sit on her bed, putting in her headphones and play some music. Time skip when everyone is asleep. Jiro sleeping peacefully minus. In Jiro's mindscape. Jiro, huh, where am I? Jiro, what is this place? It's called the village hidden in the rain. Jiro turns around and sees a woman standing behind her. Who are you? My name is Conan, it's a pleasure to meet you, Kyoka. Jiro. Jiro, wait, you know my name? Conan, yes, I have been watching you throughout your entire life. I have witnessed the things happening to you, and I must say I am sorry for the things you went through. Jiro, I see, so what do you want? Conan, I wanted to see my reincarnation. Once you used my power to fly away from that girl, you used my paper wings. Jiro, wait, I did that. Conan, yes, you did unconsciously, though because of your emotional state you will need to train and learn how to use my powers perfectly. I see you have met pain. Jiro, wait, you know pain? Conan, yes, although you are my reincarnation, he must be Pain's reincarnation. Jiro, so wait, you're telling me that I am your reincarnation? Conan, yes, you see, I used to live centuries ago. I was in a group known as the Akatsuki. Conan goes on to tell Jiro everything about her past, how things went in the ninja world, how she met Nagato and Yahiko, how they became the Akatsuki and were led by Obito as she told her about her abilities. Conan then reaches out her hand as Jiro took it. She was then engulfed by a bright light. As the light faded, Conan then started to disappear. As she did, she spoke. Conan, Pain will be the god that brings peace to this world. Follow him, and he can accomplish this goal with you supporting him. Then he can achieve true peace. Help him along this path. Conan then disappears fully, leaving Jiro there. Jiro, so Pain is a god, then I will be there to help him. If he is the god that will change this world, then I will be his angel.